everybody. Today I filmed this video. This is a look inspired by Melony Munro. She is a pageant queen and showgirl. So the inspiration for this look is this photo. I love the green she has with the neutral upper eyeshadow, and the hair inspiration is this. I put this in rollers, took it out, it was super easy, and then curled the bottom layer all towards my face. Very, very easy. Melony, if you see this, thank you so much for being a light in this community, and thank you so much for serving so many looks. I definitely recommend you guys go check out her Instagram. She's absolutely beautiful. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great day, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye! Okay, so we're starting it with the eyebrows. That's just the P. Louise Oh So Browtiful Skinny Brow Pencil. I like the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Definer though, if you're looking for a dupe. That's what I will be repurchasing when I'm done my brow pencils. So we're going to go ahead and use the P. Louise Base for this. I wouldn't normally do this, but I'm putting the base under my eye as well too, because I'm going to be taking shadow under my eye. So first of all, we're going in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Sultry palette. And we are going to use, I believe this color was Twig, if I'm not mistaken. But this is essentially going to be covered up anyway, because we're going to be going ahead and going into the Juvia's Place Warrior 2 palette, and we will be taking Kufuru and Jamata, and we will be really like smoking this out and adding a lot of color. For the brow bone, we are using Zaz from the Warrior 2 palette. And so this is the Kufuru color, and I wanted to add very warm browns to it, because when you look at Melony's photo, it almost looks like she has a touch of burgundy in the eye, maybe, at the very top of the crease. So that's what I was going to be going for, and of course it's very smoked out on the top, so I wanted to do that. After using Kufuru, and honestly it was a lot of layering, like as you can see, the other color that I put on is pretty much eliminated at this point. For the lid we used Anastasia Sultry. I say we, why did I say we? For the lid I used Anastasia Beverly Hills Sultry palette in the color Cinder, and I'm using the color Shawada from Juvia's Place Warrior 2 for the black color, cleaning it up with a makeup wipe, and just making sure that it's focused on that outer edge, because that's where it was the smokiest on Melony. I love the look she's wearing in the photo as well too. The dress, the earrings, the braid, so beautiful. And this is the Jamata color, just adding in some more of that warmth, like a red tone brown right along the tip of the crease, and then blending that into the brow bone, making sure everything is nice and soft, and then reapplying the brow bone color just so that it doesn't, the shadow doesn't like go too far up to the brow bone, if that makes sense. For the under eye, I used half in my waterline black eyeliner and then half in my waterline nude eyeliner. And for the green color, I used the P. Louise Worldy palette, and I used the color Barrier Reef. I did go ahead and want to do the bright inner corner that she has. I was not happy with how it looked though, so I went ahead and ended up covering it up. So you'll see me here using the Made by Mitchell Milk liquid eyeliner, and then I go over it with the Sugar Pill Taco eyeshadow. I actually ended up going ahead and putting over top of it the Sephora Infinite Beige Long Lasting Kohl pencil. I liked how that looked much better because it was still bright, it just wasn't so stark. And then, of course, going ahead and taking the Barrier Reef color and just reapplying that. For the face, we're using the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. And then I'll be using the Juvia's Place I Am Magic Concealer. Under my eyes, on my forehead, on my chin. This is where I used the Infinite Beige Long Lasting Kohl pencil. Just to get rid of that starkness of the white. And doing eyeliner, I'm using the Made by Mitchell the Made by Mitchell Black Milk liquid eyeliner. And unfortunately it was a little dry, so I went ahead and used the e.l.f. H2O Proof Eyeliner. I think I've like officially run out of my Made by Mitchell liquid eyeliner, but I'm really clinging on to it because it's my favorite. I need to repurchase that. I hate repurchasing. I'd rather purchase something new. You know what I mean? I hate repurchasing. Anyway. Using my sponge on my chin and on my forehead. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I used the my finger under my eye. I lied. I fully just lied to you. So going ahead and using a sponge under my eye as well too. And just blending that out. For foundation, I'll be using the L'Oreal True Match Lumi foundation. I did find as well too, because I didn't use my finger, I had a little bit more than I wanted to cover. So that's why I went back in and used my finger. So I guess I wasn't fully lying, because at some point I did use that. For foundation, I like to use a brush and brush this all over my face, and then I go back in with a sponge to kind of smooth it out and get rid of any brush strokes, things like that. So that's what I will be doing. I find sometimes if you apply it onto the Beauty Blender, and then dab your face, where you dab your face can have more coverage than where you're blending it out to. I don't know if that makes sense, but I find that it can be a little patchy personally when you do use a sponge as opposed to spreading it around your face first. That's just me though. Then I'll be using the Makeup Revolution Ultra Cream Bronzer in the color Light. And just putting that around the perimeter of my face. Down my chin. And for blush, I use the P. Louise liquid blush in the color Coral Morals, which is definitely one of my favorite colors, favorite blush colors ever, probably. I really, really love that formula. Look at how off-center I did it, though. Like, look at how uneven I did it. That's so funny to me. But I can just blend it into the area. Like, it's not a big deal. I just blended that one in closer to the cheek, or closer to the nose, because I put it back further on the cheek. And I always do my blush a little more intense because I'm going to be putting powder and highlight and things over top of it, but I will go back in with a powder blush after, if I'm not mistaken. And then we used the MAC Studio Fix powder, and I used that under my eyes. And then I'm using the e.l.f. Halo Glow Setting Powder, and I will be setting the entire face with that. I used under my eyes prior to this the Studio Fix powder by MAC, and it's the Shivering White color because I do like to have a very light under eye. For bronzer, actually this is the blush. For blush, I use the Juvia's Place Saharan blush palette, and I used the first volume Saharan blush one, and I used the orange color. Love how that looks. Also, by the way, the Sesame Street brushes from Wet n Wild, I believe, are very nice. I really like them. I was gifted them because for Christmas by my mom. I love cutesy shit like this, so loves that. Then I used the Jeffree Star Cherry Wet Lip Liner. I had a little bit of like a trial and error with my lips because I wanted the middle to be very light. So I ended up using the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk lipstick. I didn't find that it was nude enough, so I used the Jeffree Star I'm Nude liquid lipstick, and that's when I was happy with it because I put over top of it Jeffree Star the gloss I'm the Boss. Loved it. I was definitely happy with it at that point because it didn't look too nude. It looked more pinky. For hair, honestly, it was in rollers, and then the bottom layer is all curled towards my face. It was so simple, and I loved the effect it gives. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Bye!